pull him away from the rest of the group, and we'll just.
Yeah, let's do that actually. Yeah. Let's do that. Let me just see which one's the frickin' caster. Okay. Yeah, just grab the big guy and just pull him back. Yeah, let's get these little lads down first, guys. Pull him a little bit more. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, so he puts a little red circle on the
You're
floor.
being corrected, Amicus. It's not a him, or at least the other one isn't.
Okay, whatever, person. They put a red circle on the floor. That's what's causing damage. He does like a jump down. They do a jump down.
Impossible.
Who said that? I'll kick you.
Everybody did.
When is this raid gonna start showing some respect for Haim Saban's 1993 masterpiece?
Never.
Didn't you sell it recently?
I don't think he'll ever sell it. I don't know.
I'm sure he sold it for an absurd amount to one of the toy companies.
Bandai probably, if that's the case.
Yeah, I think there was some stipulation though.
I'll help you, Doom.
Alright, you guys see that red circle now?
Blizz, did I see you?
Die?
She just flew away.
Oh, did she fall off?
I didn't
I
want to
got
say.
knocked off.
I didn't want to.
That's amazing.
We might be able to res her, because when I
You can't
jumped
res
off,
me.
it put me in the
Alright.
middle of this
Watch out,
circle
guys.
over here.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, come on, come on.
You guys are all pulling janks.
Yeah, I'm in the circle in the middle. Do you want me to
I mean,
release and
I'll
run
fall.
back, or?
I'll pop an absolution, see if it reses. Never mind.
That's what made right then.
Yeah, because I'm in the circle ball. That red ball, when you fall off the edge, your body gets put in that ball.
Well, that's very nice.
Thanks, Blizzard. You did something cool.
Is
Or
that
they were
the
just lazy and they didn't want to make a bottom for that hole, so it just teleports you.
Wait, did somebody get another BOE? What the hell?
Oh yeah.
That's the one I got yesterday.
Jeez.
It's always priest.
Damn, it really is easy to make money.
I told you. You guys just don't listen.
Well, that's good, because I've spent like 180k this week.
I have
Dude,
606
we gotta talk
gold.
about your hooker and cocaine problem.
It's all the... I've been going to Thunder Totem, man, and I just can't help myself.
Who said it was a problem?
I've got the solution.
Those female Tauren and Thunder Totem, I can't resist.
It's their hooves.
No, it's the
Shapely
milk. They put something in it.
daughters.
That's
That's utterly disgusting.
I hate you guys so much.
It's a good thing this guild was founded on not kink shaming.
Their milkshakes
Exactly.
bring all the orcs to the yard.
What did you say the other day? You were like such an oddly specific yet important principle.
I said an odd but important principle to found the guild charter upon.
Dumpster's curse. Let's clean that.
Can you see pets on your voodoo? I used to could, and I can't now.
Mm-hmm. If you go to the move bar in settings, you can assign any of the windows to whatever value you want. So dumpster's never gonna die at my watch.
Amazing.
I might
It's
just
kind of like
remove-
Mascot?
our guild mascot, yeah.
Well, I might just remove your beacon and put it on dumpster instead. Alright, Amy.
Take the talent that lets you have 2 beacons and put one on dumpster and one on Aegis.
I have a beacon on each tank.
Oh, okay.
Dumpster's definitely a tank.
All right.
We have
it's being
200 pets, right? Why are you not putting it on both?
All right, dumpster's got Amy's beacon. I'm probably gonna regret that, but
Yeah, I think that's a real bad idea. Oh, sure. Now an NVIDIA driver is available. Perfect time for that.
oh, 399.
I told them our raid start so they could release it exactly when we started.
Of all the things I could do mid-raid to screw myself up, that's probably one of the worst. Let's try to install a new GPU driver. Before we pull this last pack, let's get back to... Well, actually, we can just do it at the stairs right here. That's fine.
Going.
Let's get everybody up on the stairs just so when the boss spawns, because we don't know what's going to happen. Oh, look. Tide spray linen. Yay, I'm rich.
Dude,
So,
Hot
like,
Dog
4
got 2. That's
Damn.
not fair.
Wipe those tears away.
I have 33.
I wish you could drop stuff in this game like you used to in Diablo. I would like drop a BOE epic at Alice's feet just for fun.
I would kick it off the edge.
The fuck? We were just talking in there the whole time?
I guess.
What?
Hey, no kink shaming.
No, there's nothing. No shaming happening here.
Again.
My flask.
Vlad
And
seems like a self-sufficient guy.
Who?
You.
Oh, totally.
Thank you.
yummy. Thanks for the cinnamon rolls.
I think Proud's wanting to join us, by the way.
Do we want to pull some scrolls out of the bank? Because we don't have a warrior tonight.
No, Amethyst doesn't like my contributions.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, but Dyson does.
But Dyson hates the priest, so we don't care.
I care.
I never said I hated them.
It was implied.
Let's send him 5 different summons at the same time.
I'm cooler. My portal's cooler. Why'd you summon me? God damn it.
Get your health stone.
Why are you summoning me? God damn it.
Can we summon Dumpster?
Thanks for asking the important questions.
Okay, guys. Hopefully you guys had a little bit of time to look over this a little bit. So yeah, please stop summoning. Let me push a note to you guys first. All right, so you have your note open. You should see kind of cliff notes. Basically, it's a two-phase encounter. We're gonna deal with a bunch of ads first. The boss isn't really tankable. We're just gonna kind of cleave onto him. And these are the three types of ads: it's the blood hexers, the casters, the crushers that are gonna be tanked, and then the little guys that are gonna be tanked and kind of nuked down. I kind of put a priority order on there. Blood hexers are top priority. Just interrupt them and burn them down. Then we're gonna do crushers, then crogs. We're gonna try and tank stuff by the boss to kind of cleave onto him. The only thing to really watch out for is the blood hexers. When they get to 100 energy, they're gonna spawn droplets that heal the boss. So we just have to make sure that we kind of frost nova, tar trap, etc., burn them down. And the other thing to pay attention to is if he puts the debuff on you, Dark Revelation, just run away from the raid. We're all going to kind of hang out loosely around the center where he is. Just run kind of to the edge, and then we'll dispel you. At 40%, we go into phase 2. Stay behind the boss. The tanks are going to drop bloods, basically. Probably just tank him where he stands, like... Probably drop bloods at triangle and have the raid just be behind him. He's gonna mind control some people, walk them to the edge. Healers gotta wait till people are kind of far away before you dispel them. So it's kind of a flirt with don't let them drop off, but don't dispel them too quick to the raid.
Yeah, can we get just quick on that note? Can we get if people are running? I mean, I'm not going to be staring at people running away. Could they just yell out when they're on the edge?
Yeah, that would be helpful, guys.
If you guys could do that, that'd be fantastic.
And then the only other thing is range DPS. Just need to soak the swirlies. So compared to last night, there's actually not that many mechanics. It's just kind of managing the ads and kind of making good use of our DPS. One thing I forgot to mention, when we do dispel the debuff in phase 1, you're going to spawn a couple of ads. The only thing with the ads, if we dispel them, they die instantly. So Blood Elf Racial is really good if you have that. Mass Dispel, anything like that will work to instantly kill those.
Would a spell steal work?
Do not spell steal any of the ads. Yeah, nice try. It will kill you. Other than that, and Doomed, we gotta take the Crusher away from any other ad when it gets close to 100, right?
Yeah. Do you want to do it at like 95 or 90?
Yeah, like 90-ish. We'll kind of see how fast it goes up. So I think what I want to do is have you prioritize the Crushers, and then I will be on the other ads. You can take better hits, and I have more interrupts. Yeah, the Blood Hexer thing is only on Heroic, but for now, I want to just practice like this is Heroic. So the Hexers are going to come out 2 at a time. So if one of the Hunters can just Frost Trap one and then MD the other one. Go ahead and flask up, food up, check your buffs. You can hex it, that's fine too.
I love that shield. Transmog Melkulo.
Northern Barrier?
Yeah.
See from behind me now.
The face kind of looks sad sometimes when I look at it.
Okay,
It's
so
supposed
yeah,
to be.
the only other thing, guys, is like obviously we want to try and cleave onto the boss as much as possible, but the ads are definitely the #1 priority over doing damage to the boss.
You want me to drop my Blackhawk statue right there on Zool? That way, any ads that come in, they'll be taunted straight in.
Yeah, sure. How long does that last?
15 minutes or until
Yeah, it's
dead.
quite a while.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, hug the edge, guys, and we can just come in from this side.
Can you reiterate what the marks are for again? Just
So the
for us
marks
where-
are basically just to call out, hey, we got an ad on green,
Okay.
we got an ad on square, just for kind of communication purposes.
Right on.
Because these are all the spots that ads can spawn. All right. Any questions? Paladin. Okay, he's gone. I have the battle shot.
Did you not pull one out of the bank?
No.
Sap Daddy made one, I think.
Dude.
My bad.
How dare you?
Shame.
All right. You ready, guys? We're gonna save Bloodlust until phase 2. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end.
Yeah, 90 is definitely where we want to start pulling him away. Get out of that, guys. All right, here come ads. Kaladin, get away from the
Hit him off. Should be good to go, Cal.
Grog that skull.
Yeah, hunters, rogues, feel free to MD stuff to me. Mass Dispel on those minions. Perfect.
Pressure out by green. Lad.
We gotta remember to dispel those people.
Dispel one.
Doom, I need you to move that statue to like right on top of him so we can try and cleave stuff.
Okay.
When you get a sec. Alright, we got Hexers coming in. Alright, it's okay. Keep that one CC'd.
I got Ivy.
Alright, we gotta kill these Ickers, guys. These are the ones we need to CC. They will heal the boss if they get to him. Blood's your top priority, guys. That's a 10% heal on the boss. Like that. Blood's out.
Bliss.
I'm dead.
You can grip him back too.
Yep, it's 25-second cooldown.
I was just making sure you.
Sorry. Everything just got buffed.
Yeah, it's all good. Just wipe it up, guys.
So that first Hexer, I went to the wrong one. The first set that came out. I'm gonna avoid them, so you guys can go to whichever one you want. Because I went to the one that got hexed, and I put a dot on it right off the bat.
Would it help me to mark one?
I mean, we can certainly do that. I think for now, I'll just put a skull on whichever one I get to first, and then just hex the other one. Okay, so we kind of got a feel for what the ads do. Really, I think the biggest priority is going to be the hexers. Things definitely got chaotic. I know I had a hard time keeping an eye on everybody's energy levels for the ads. So I think maybe on this next pull, I just won't even try to drag the hexers to the boss because they stop and cast so frequently. We'll just kind of kill them where they stand and just interrupt as much as we can. That way, we'll at least.
Sorry, you want me to yank them in? Because they are, I can yank them.
Yeah, we can try that. The only thing is, if a blood hexer is right next to him when that ad spawns, there's just nothing we can do to prevent that heal from going off. So they need to be a couple of yards away anyways. Like ideally, we would tank him on top of him and then move him when we needed to, but they cast so frequently it's kind of tough to do that.
I turned emphasize on in bigwigs for when the blood spawn.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
It's the congealed blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I wasn't seeing them. It's hard to find them in all that melee of trash and stuff.
One thing I'm also going to do, I'm going to put raid markers on the tanks so we can keep track of each other. And I'm also made it so that you'll get a raid marker on your head if you get the debuff. I mean, it should be really obvious because you're shitting out giant like rings of flame.
Yeah, I noticed it right away when I got it.
But still something to pay attention to. So for now, because we get two at a time, so we can't just have one spot to run to. We can say maybe run to moon and circle for now, and we'll see how that works if you get the debuff. But the minions of Zul, like the dispels, that was going well. I think we just kind of got overwhelmed with ads there. So to be clear, like the ad priority is the same for everybody. So all DPS should kind of be attacking the same thing, which is the hexers, then the big guys, the crushers, and then the little guys. And just kind of cleave onto the boss, AoE as much as you can.
Unless there's a blood spawn. Those are number one.
Yep. All right.
Anybody know if there's a way to make the like energy level have a number in LVUI? Because it's just a bar for me, and I have to guess when it gets to about 90%.
Oh.
For yours or for the
target?
Go to I think unit frames, target frame, power, and it should be in there somewhere.
So I'm not seeing an option for it.
Because there's a
Can
text.
somebody call it out for you?
There's too many ads. It's not really going to work.
Yeah, I mean, I can just, I'll just keep an eye on it, and when it gets close, I'll move away like I did last time.
Hey.
All right, let's give this another shot, guys. So yeah, I will do my best to kind of mark the hexer that I'm attacking, and then we'll just CC the other one. Alice, why don't we try only yank hexers if they're on moon or circle, and those will be the 2 spots to run to with the debuff guys.
Got it.
And yeah, let's just try it. Let's try the ox statue like directly on the boss again, and we'll just kind of see how that goes.
Hey, are you sure the debuff is cleansable? Because I cleansed everyone that had it.
Oh,
It might
dude.
just be that it drops off. I
I
might
think
be
it just
wrong on
drops
that.
off. Here, I have a WoW head open. Let me see what's...
Doomed. Can you target me for a sec? I just want to see something. And then on my health bar, on the left and right side are the 2 different sets of numbers.
Yeah, I get the 2 separate numbers for you, but when I target the Crusher, all I get is his level and his health bar.
Oh yeah,
Or
I
his
see what
health
you mean.
amount.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
All right, guys. Yeah, don't worry about dispel. Save that for the ads that spawn. It looks like it just drops off after a set amount of time. Do me for focus for tricks because I'll be having the multiple ads.
All right.
Thanks. Glad you here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end.
All right, we got debuff going out in 8 seconds. Try to keep circle and moon clear for the debuff, guys.
Krog's at moon
Yeah, I see him.
in circle.
That's fine. Just run away from the raid, guys. Hexers are coming up. I'm getting the one at square. CC the other one. Grabbing the other one. You ready for bloods coming out?
Crusher out.
Get the blood down. All DPS in this blood, guys. Good yank. Alright, finish off the Hexer. Hexer's coming in. Get his last frog down. I'm getting the one at square. CC star, please. I realize I screwed you up on that, Ivy. I'm sorry.
Goddamn sap.
Alright, picking up star. Blood is coming out immediately. Stunned. Croxer. Kill. All right.
Want res?
Yeah, please. Alright, he's kind of out of position. That sucks. Grabbing the Hexerd unmarked. I need all DPS in the skull, please. Okay, good job. Picking up diamond. Blood's coming out immediately. We got a blooded purple. We got another blood coming out. Grabbing Star. Blood's coming out. Alright, we gotta start taking these things on top of the boss. We're doing no damage to the boss.
Wars, yeah.
Thank you.
Alright.
We got 2 crushers coming to you.
Yeah, just wipe it up, guys. Just jump off the edge.
So is there any way we can leave the Hexer CC'd for a little bit just to get the crushers down?
I don't think they stop spawning though. It's the
They
only
don't,
problem.
but so like we can, but I think we run the risk of getting kind of overwhelmed. I think.
But once we get more than like 2 crushers, though, they start empowering each other, and Doom's carrying them all.
Right. Did we ever have more than 2, or is it?
We had 2 back to back. We had one, and he got down to about 25% health, and the second one spawned. I picked him up, and then I managed to get the other one down while y'all were working on the Hexers. And then I just had the one, and then another one popped up, and the one that I had was only at 75% health.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think we just need to. I think we just need to do a better job of tanking things on top of the boss so that we can just get cleave damage on everything and only pulling things out as needed. I mean, the Krogs seem to die easy enough. They heal from doing damage, but it doesn't seem to be that major.
I mean, we got to get the Hexers down, so I don't know.
I mean, if everything's going to be on top of the boss versus like running around like last fight, it might be easier to get everything down that way.
I mean, the good news is like we were much better on the Bloods that time, and we have a good handle on like what the ads do. We just need to kind of clean up how we utilize our DPS. One of the big problems is that those Hexers, like if we don't interrupt them, like I can't really reposition them very easily. All right. So we'll keep the Ox statue on the boss. Healers or anybody, if you guys get ads on you, like for 1, scream at me, but 2, just run to the boss and the Ox statue should pick him up.
Worst case, if it doesn't pick him up, I can always, because I've got a macro in, so I automatically can taunt my statue and pull everything in like a 15-yard radius.
So yeah, either run to my consecrate or run to the statue, or just yell at us. And don't be shy with the misdirects and tricks of the trade, because this definitely is going to be kind of a hectic fight. So yeah, we just need to do a better job of taking stuff on top of the boss. I think the crushers are easy enough to kind of reposition and move in and out. If you want to try switching Doomed, we totally can do that too. It is a bit crazy trying to pick up a bunch of different ads.
I'm fine with the crushers, but I mean, I can try the other one. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better for you to do it because you have more interrupts than I do.
Right, and I think we should do damage.
Yeah.
Check your buffs and check your health stones, guys.
So another thing, Mass Dispel has a cooldown, so I don't know how fast those little things spawn, but maybe if one person at a time does it and we don't use our Dispel at the same time.
Yeah, it's I don't know how often he casts it. It's like, 40 seconds or something like that, but it's always 2 people.
What are the ads that give him health? Because
The bloods.
Bloods are. I can also use blinding light, so they'll run the fuck away from him.
Congealed blood. Any roots, snares, stuns, like all CC works on them. We just have to kind of, I mean, like theoretically, like the distance between them now, as long as we got a hard stun on them, would be enough. We just have to burn them down.
Is what UI add-on do you use for your frame? So I am going to give you the rundown today quickly. I did make a updated UI video.
Glad you're here.
7.2.5 that no one needs to watch.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm just gonna stay on the boss and just cleave when things get close and only break off to get the bloods because I lose way too much DPS running around constantly.
Yeah, and that's why guys kind of fill in like loosely in kind of this semicircle, because I definitely don't want people running all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Well, it's tricky because we have to interrupt the hexers enough to be able to move them, but it's kind of up to the tanks to position things the right way. All right, let's give this another shot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we got Krogs coming out. CC square, I'm picking up star. Hanging up square. Blood coming out. CCX and picking up star. Burn this hexer down, guys. Alright, good stuff. Blood's coming out. Please MD Krogs whenever you guys can. That blood's coming out, guys. All DPS in the blood. CC star, I'm getting X. Get spell down. Got a blood out. Be a stun. Alright, we're just getting overwhelmed here. You got blood out behind the boss. CC square. Blood out. Tank down. That's a wipe, guys. Just jump off.
When those crushers, I had 2 of them go off at the same
I saw it.
When they go off like that, it instantly fills up my stagger with 1 hit. Just a regular plain melee hit from them.
Yeah. Okay, so good news is we got him down to 60%, another 20, and all the ads go away. I think we definitely did a much better job of cleaving onto the boss. I think we're still a little bit kind of chaotic with the ads. Still a little bit slow getting some of them down. Much better stuns and CC on the bloods. Thank you for that. It seemed like everybody had a pretty good handle on the debuff. I don't know if that was causing any big problems. I think the dispels look good from what I can see. I wasn't really seeing a lot of those minions of Zul running around. Okay. Healers or anything in particular you're noticing that's a problem?
From my perspective, people are doing well running to the edges.
I think we're doing pretty good, guys.
For melee, can you give us some kind of a direction when you call those bloods out? So
I
I'm
will
trying
try,
to stay
yes.
more in the middle now so I can get cleave on Zold. But as soon as you call the blood, I run over.
We are at 9 o'clock on this thing. Use that.
I know you have a
Um,
lot, so like I don't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But we're at an hour in, guys, so go ahead and take 5. Grab a drink, grab a stretch. And we'll be back and give us another shot in a few minutes.
Hey guys, I enabled some of the roulette stuff.
Just seeing his back goes.
No, we're pulling.
You want to fight?
I'll start. You know, this neat little fucking tool you guys download tells us who pulls, so.
Imagine that.
So now I can, like, blame people in mythics.
What's it say if I drop my statue?
Where's Dumpster so I can take a nap with him?
All right. So, one thing we're going to change for this fight, guys, I want to get everybody to kind of stay on the green side. So, by triangle, you don't have to stand near the marker. Just stand kind of on that half of the boss so that Doomed can turn the big guys around to face Moon. So he doesn't have to worry about you guys getting hit by the cleave. So far the Krogs don't seem to be too much of an issue. One thing I want to try doing, and tell me if this sounds dumb, but maybe splitting up the DPS to have the melee focus on the crushers and cleaving the boss since they're so much easier to move, and have the ranged with me focusing on the hexers. It's going to be less interrupts, but that way at least melee aren't running all over the place, because I think that we're just kind of wasting a lot of time doing that, and we're not getting a lot of good cleave on the boss. So for this one pull, let's try having the melee kind of stay with the boss and just focus on the crushers. If the hexers get in, or if a blood comes out, absolutely switch. But if you can't reach a hexer, don't run across the room. Just let the range get it with me.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and move over, guys. What do you mean single target with TV?
My Templar Verdict does so much more damage than
Got
getting
it.
2 targets with Divine Storm.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, if you can use Templar's Verdict on an ad to burn it faster so that you can use it on the boss, rather than Divine Storm, then yeah, that's fine.
Pretty much just Divine Storm on this crack.
Yeah, that's fine.
When I pull the crusher away, don't worry about following me. Just stick with Zul.
Yeah.
He'll come right back. Don't worry.
Okay, so yeah, melee, just kind of stay at the boss and focus on the crushers, and range, just prioritize the hex weavers. I know you guys have a lower or a higher interrupt cooldown, but please do try and interrupt what you can. And can we get a rebuff, please, for Zubin? Yeah, I don't have any tomes. Do we have a guild bank up?
I have one on me.
That'll work. That's fine. Yeah, please, Alice. That would be helpful. So, yeah, let's do that then. We'll yank the first Hexer, and then when we go to do the CC'd one, just have the range focus it.
Okay, just so I'm sure, I'm gonna pull as they're spawning the first one, whatever one you tell me to pull, to the boss. Okay.
Yep. The only cap we do that, then we really need to burn them down so we don't get bloods.
Yeah, but it'll be right there, so all the melee can focus on that real quick.
Yep. All right, here we go, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so just stay on the green side, guys, so we don't get that clean.
This fight's crazy.
I wish these guys didn't take so long to fucking form up from blood.
Yanking square.
Yeah, yank square. CC purple, please. I think see where the other one's coming from. Everyone on that hexer, please. Ranged with me on purple. Blood's coming out. All ranged on that blood, please. You're not getting these hexers down fast enough. Alright, we're good. CC diamond, I'm gonna pull X.
Sorry to turn out.
Yep, you're good. Moving over to purple. Blood coming out on purple. Get that blood down. Get this hexer down. Alright, we got another blood out. CC purple, I'm getting Stark. Just taunt off me when you can. Alright. Pull in purple. Get ready for blood. All ranged on purple, please. Yanks X and get CC square.
My CC's on cooldown.
Somebody CC square, please. Frost trap, I don't care. Never mind, we got it, we got it. Get ready for blood coming out, guys. Alright, get this hexer down. Boss is at 49%, guys. We're almost there. We got another blood out. We gotta get this hexer down. CC square, I'll pull X. We're doing real good, guys. Stay on your health stones. Stay focused. All range with me on square. You ready for blood?
I just got 5 buffs.
Blood's out. We need to get that second crusher down melee.
Phase 2.
They knocked me off.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm in the
see
middle.
You res up.
Yeah, please be res. MD to me, just MD everything to me, please. Bloodlust, get these ats. Alright, never mind, it's a white guys.
We're making progress.
That was really, really good, guys. I think that was 1,000 times cleaner on phase 1.
I have
Yeah,
a
I think the
question.
ganking helped.
I was just noticing there, right before that phase started, for some reason I had top threat on Zool.
So he doesn't have really a threat table.
Okay.
So as soon as we make that phase transition, just excuse me, everybody, why don't we MD to me, since Doomed will probably have one of the big guys on him. And we just basically need to set him up in the middle with the raid on his back and the tanks in front.
Would it be worthwhile to like bloodlust when we get to like say 44%, so we can focus and burn down all the ads?
Probably.
When he phase changes, everybody needs to be as close to the center as possible because he knocks everybody back. That's what knocked me off.
Yep. But that was real good with the ads, guys. I think we've got a system that's looking like it'll work. So we just got to refine it a little bit.
Yeah, I think having that the range and the melee split like that works really good.
Ranged, I know you are a little bit overloaded with the blood always spawning on that second hexer. We just got to kind of deal with it as best we can. But I think that was a much, much cleaner attempt. Just keep in mind, melee, if we have 2 crushers up at the same time, it's a ton of damage. So we really need to make sure we don't ever have 2 up at the same time if possible. Alright, go ahead and rebuff, guys. Check your flasks, make sure they haven't dropped off.
3 minutes on mine.
Is there a way to maybe put the statue closer to Zool? Because when the Krogs come out, they group up around the statue and it's out of the AoE range.
I'm trying to move it as much as I can to keep it on him.
He
but
does
moves.
move a little bit.
And it has a cooldown too.
I'll readjust it every time I come back in with the crusher and see if that helps any.
All right, everybody's ready. Let's go, guys. Really good pull. Let's do the same thing again on phase 1.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Was the cleave better that time, Dooms?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just kind of keep this moon side clear, guys. Alright, we got Krogs coming in. CC purple, and we'll grab Star. Alright, ranged on purple with me. Get ready for blood. Come on, we need DPS on this Hexer. We got another blood out. CC Star, please.
Thank you.
Get this skull down.
Thanks, down.
Alright. Just jump off, guys.
It's a long ass spear when those little things get in.
Yeah.
Accept this offering of blood.
Alright, it's all good. We just got out of rhythm on that one. I will do a better job of saving my ranged interrupt for those hexers so we can reposition them. Yeah, I want the melee to run around as little as possible, just to kind of maintain uptime. Like, if rogues can spin around and not really make it a big deal, that's fine. We are a little melee heavy. Alright, go ahead and rebuff, guys.
I can feel it. I think this is the one.
Me too, man. Soulwell is down, so go ahead and make sure you got Hellstones.
Don't forget to kiss Dumpster for good luck.
That's a good idea.
The luck dumpster.
Oh, look at him sleeping. Oh, he's a good boy.
The Loch Ness dumpster?
Check your flasks. They should be expired fairly soon.
Yeah, I repopped one before the last pull, so I'm at 57 minutes.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Full X.
CC star full X.
CC my neck. Come out and
Alright, moving to star. I'm gonna try and reposition best I can. Blood coming out.
Two minions come in.
CC star, I'll get X. Alright, we're going to star. You ready for blood? Blood's coming out. Get this blood down, guys. Good so far, guys. Real good. Stay focused. Halfway there. CC star will get X. All right, we're going for star now. Blood's coming out. All right, we gotta get this hexer down. We're getting another blood. Really nice job, guys. Good. CC purple. We're grabbing star. Alright, we're at 48%. All DPS on purple. Range, excuse me. You ready for blood?
%4 to 40. Don't get thrown off again, dude.
Yeah, don't get thrown off, guys. Just clean up the ads. Alright. Bloodlust, please. CC star, we're grabbing X. Just nuke the ads, guys. Nuke the ads. Do not stand in front of the boss. Alright, we gotta pick up that Hexer. Burn the shit out of it. Stun it, please. Alright, got the boss. Run it to the back, Doom. Run it to the back.
I'm
Alright, that's
fear.
fine.
I'm walking off the edge. I'm at the edge right now.
Dispel. Vlad. Alright.
I got it.
I need a taunt, please. Okay.
Should I take the battle rose?
Yes.
I got Cal.
Oh, please.
You got Cal.
Yep, I got you. Minions coming in. We need to purge those.
Alice at the edge.
Got you.
Thank you.
Tank down.
Tank down. Just burn, burn, burn. 3%, guys. Big CDs. Alright, I'm back up. I can take him if you need. Burn him.
Got him.
Yay.
Fuck yeah, guys.
I fucking called it.
Thank you, Dumpster.
Yeah, seriously.
Where is he? Let me give him a hug.
No weapon.
Thank you, Sanguicid.
Right.
I hope jewel crafters get a pattern that uses those in some patch.
You've got to have something.
There's nothing yet. I looked in the learned and unlearned. There's nothing.
Hey, I mean, I heard you didn't need that chest.
Well, it's a funny thing because it is an eye level upgrade, but fuck if these traits don't suck.
That was a mana fight at the end.
You guys did
Yeah, it was.
really, really nice job.
Shouts out Aura Mastery.
Good job with the dispels on the fears.
Honestly, all the dispels and the purges were absolutely on point with the ads as well. Thank you
I
guys.
didn't notice them half the fight.
I didn't either. It was a complete non-factor. So very well done, healers. Thank you.
Great job with the melee DPS on those crushers, by the way.
Where's his body so I can teabag it? Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, we gotta take a picture. We do a teabag picture? Is that what we're doing now?
I just want to teabag him.
We should all kind of stand behind him.
Yeah, he's so small. We need to be behind him.
Is it okay if I just keep teabagging him? No,
Which side's behind him?
The side. That's a great question.
I think
Looking
he's
for the
facing
face.
you right now.
I'll go
Lucas.
first person again. I'm going first person.
Get on the side of me.
You're ugly. Oh, no, that's do.
Wait.
Okay, we're all on different sides. Come on now.
Get on the moon side. I can't even tell what's his head and what's his ass.
He's in a fetal position, and his feet are over there near Moore's.
Yeah, he is. So his head's right here. His head's right here on top of me.
Whatever, it's fine. Just get on the moon side. I'm taking a
I just
picture.
need to know where I can teabag him, right?
Alright, perfect. Let's go. So, question. Where do we go now? I
Start
see
up
it says the Oblivion door over here.
Sounds fun.
Oh wait, no.
You just opened something and I fell through the floor.
I see you right there. You're fine.
Oh wait, oh shit.
That's a boss.
Don't jump down. Don't jump down. Do not.
Hey Moors, look below you where I landed when they opened the door.
Hang on. Is there a place we can hide and res? Okay. That was amazing.
So dead to me right now.
That was so good.
Hey Doom,
Who
did you
activated
land
that console?
Moors or Ivy?
Moore's wiping us again.
Jesus,
2 nights in a row, man.
I refuse to go back. I demand a
We're both
rest.
mind controlled. Someone yank doomed.
Wait. We can't reset the fight because they're
What? Why?
controlled.
He's on me.
What?
I'm jumping down.
Yeah, everybody please jump down and die.
Oh wait. Why is my
Yeah,
body
you don't
on
have to
top
jump
of it?
down now. You're good.
Oh,
Is it a
I'm
white?
still waiting for my res.
You gotta repair mount it.
That was hilarious.
we have to bring someone that hasn't been in here with us and tell them to stand in the middle and do it.
I think we have a candidate. His name is Jank.
Oh my god.
But like we made him walk off the other edge yesterday.
That was on me.
Correction, Alos.
Thank you very much. I almost got a couple people.
You almost got me.
You almost got me.
So, is there a way to jump down there without? There's got to be, right?
You'd think.
Because I don't want to start that. Seriously?
That was not on purpose.
Amazing.
I swear to God.
I can fall down there and battle res Bliss, and then die.
Well, I died next to Bliss, so.
Yeah, but I don't. But wait, we can't survive the fall, can we?
I survived the fall.
Yeah,
You might be able to.
Yeah, I survived it. I ran away.
Wait. What if somebody goes down there and dies, and then we all jump down and, like a reset?
I mean, we have priests with levitate. Just
I survived the fall, but
Yeah, if he resets,
Yeah, I
like
saw
he's
you.
he's not there right now. If we jump down,
Well, let's wait and have somebody else die, and then we'll do a clean jump.
Everyone switch to Demon Hunter and just fly.
No, there's noxious rot in here that's dealing 111,000.
Yeah, because I survived the jump and then died.
he's standing down there.
Oh.
He's on your Well, you can see him.
Mark
There's
him.
a side where he's not. Oh, look at WoW.
Is anybody else getting some Stranger Things vibes?
Totally.
This is my
No.
favorite.
That didn't work.
People fall.
I landed far away from him and I survived, but he still ran over.
Okay. Alright, well, let's just stay up here and we'll talk about the fight, and I guess this is gonna be like the shittiest hole ever on a boss.
Let's
Let's
all
not just
jump
keep
in at
moving.
once.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Kaladin can slow fall all of us if we're gonna do an airborne assault.
I guess.
Yep, not too bad.
Anyways, all right. It's like Vectus. It's two phases that keep rotating back and forth. We have phase 1 down to 60%, phase 2, and then we're back to phase 1 down to 30%, phase 2, and then we kill him. So basically, we DPS the boss a bit, then we have a little intermission with some map. The main mechanic in this is he's going to put stacks of a debuff on you whenever you get hit by anything. That's going to do a little bit of damage, and it's going to reduce your maximum health. Throughout the fight, there's going to be orbs that spawn. Orbs will reduce your stacks by 2. But there's never going to be enough orbs to just take the debuff off of everybody. So it's kind of like we just have to all kind of manage our stacks and kind of try and stay around even and keep it kind of low. Tanks are going to do a taunt swap. Tanks are going to be taking a lot of these stacks, and so we're going to be super greedy and steal a lot of orbs. Dodge the giant laser that he does. If you get the dot on you, run away from the raid. And then when people get in those spheres that we saw people get mind controlled, we have to do some kind of a knockback. So just damaging them displaces them a little bit. But any kind of knockback like Thunder Shock or Typhoon or anything like that, probably preferable. In the ad phase, basically just stay away from the boss, and when he turns towards you, don't stay under the giant death laser. And then we just interrupt shit and kill ads. Oversimplifying a lot, but that's the gist of the fight. Bliss and Naku, I need you guys to release because we cannot res you.
Please.
Is she here? Yeah.
I do that for a second. I was listening, but I wasn't at my keyboard.
It's all good.
So everything I looked up says you have to jump.
Okay, fair enough.
That is so shitty.
That is very shitty.
That's pretty awesome.
Wait, did he despawn again?
That's awesome for you.
No, he's still there.
We're paratroopers now.
Oh, I'm just on the wrong side. Yeah, well, paratroopers usually get a parachute. That's why they're not just called troopers.
Fall from the sky troopers.
We're dead. Yeah, I can send people down pretty quick.
So which groups are? Who's going to be in the groups to do the ball things?
Yeah. What do you mean, like to soak them or knock them out?
Shit, seriously?
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
I stepped off the ledge and it took me all the way.
Yeah, if you step off the ledge while mounted, the speed.
Yeah, don't step off the ledge mounted.
You might have mentioned that before I did it.
How long have you played this game?
Clearly not long enough, and clearly I shouldn't keep playing.
But fortitude.
It's like you're on her bad side again.
But fortitude.
I never left your bad side.
You haven't been on my bad side yet.
It's a good thing I made a priest.
Not even when he alluded when he said no fat
You
troops.
live on my bad side, even before you're priest.
And I'm going to test you tips on how to.
Yeah, but your bad side is the good side.
Oh, boy.
We don't need parachutes. We have magic.
If I fall off again, I'm rage quitting and quitting for the
Don't mount. There you go.
Maybe if we all jump down there and die, then we can release and come back up down there.
No, I don't think so, because we already died down there and we came up back up here.
Unless someone self-reses.
Guys,
We're
we're,
gonna have to do it every time, so.
we're overthinking the jumping. Can we get a lock portal up and summon Kaizeri, please?
It's supposed to be plain survivable. The jump is so.
Well,
It
'cause
just
if you-
looks that far because it's all foggy and shit.
Yeah.
It's like anyone who steps out of that closet's just gonna fall right off.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Wait, say that again?
I got this.
I'm just saying, if somebody actually walked out of that closet door, it looks like they would just fall right off.
Oh yeah. That would be actually a pretty amazing way to kill somebody.
I wonder if you put a lock closet before you retract the floor, if it would stay floating in the sky.
You guys are thinking way too hard about this jump.
No, I mean, this is just to trick people to fall in the hole now.
He just wants to watch the portal float in the air.
Yeah, nice try, Morse. All right, we ready? So let's
I'm
get
with
everybody.
Ryu. Just walk off.
Yeah.
Just Paladin. I'm gonna stand right next to you.
Yeah, I want a slow fall.
I'm not gonna slow fall, but I don't want to be the first one to hit the ground.
So Doomed, you and I are just gonna have to swap off every essence here and just stay to the side of the boss when you're not thinking. Okie dokie.
Oh, we've only got 25 seconds on that slow fall.
I don't even have a slow fall, so.
Nor I.
Well, we want the tanks to hit the ground first.
If hunters hit disengage just before they hit the ground, it resets the fall damage buildup.
Yeah, I don't actually think I want slow fall because I think that's gonna make me like drift into the next raid room.
Let's do it.
The levitate I just put on you.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, guys.
Oh, there
So
goes
this
slow
is
fall.
gonna be where I play chicken with you guys because you don't want to be the first one down there.
5,
I'll do it.
3, 2.
You just better be right behind me.
Yeah, it's super survivable. All right, that's the dot you guys need to get away from the raid. So you guys need to stay. Oh wow, man, getting low. All right, we gotta knock people out of that mind control.
Massive lag.
Oh, were you guys lagging?
I was. I don't know. I was trying to hit him out.
All right,
You
this
got
is
some
the
wolves
beam.
over here,
Don't
bud.
stand in front.
Oh, I was already in front of it.
All right, just keep it going as long as we can, guys, just so we can see the mechanics.
Oh, I got $5.
I don't know
Somebody
what that
kick me.
means.
Please hit me, kick me, stab me. It's all good.
Somebody please DPS Ivy.
Did it.
Now she's got a rogue god on her.
Watch the beam goes.
That sounds super appealing.
But this is the whole phase 1, guys. This is it. Just run the dot out and spread out for the orbs. Not people out of mind control.
Did he say he turned it away?
I don't know.
Because the video I saw didn't have so many of them in it.
Yeah, me either. I'm gonna move him a little bit. Unless I die. Oh, there's nobody left alive. Yeah, well. Okay, so
I think it's because because we're standing too close together. That's why we're getting so many of the orbs.
Yeah, guys. Everybody needs to be at least 5 yards apart from each other at all times during phase.
It was just such chaos when we first jumped down. We need to get
That's
more.
fair. But we do have a couple of seconds before the first one comes out, guys. So just kind of put your arms up on either side and just make sure you're not touching anybody. Do try and kind of leave the middle-ish area for the healers. And I know we are kind of melee heavy, just kind of spread out as best you can, guys. And don't jump off the lip on a mountain. Wes.
Kiss my butt.
I just didn't want to hear that I didn't tell you.
I had already dismounted. I was right behind you.
You get down here, Amy, so I can put my goddamn beacon on you?
I was picking the traits on my new piece of gear.
Whoa. Are you so lucky?
You can't levitate on everyone.
What's that?
Can Breeze put levitate on everyone, or does it have a cooldown? Or?
Doesn't have a cooldown. Takes forever. I don't think it's worth it though.
Yeah, I took my slow fall off and just hit the ground. It was
Yeah, just
easier
hit the
to
ground.
make a
I
decision.
think the slow fall was not good. That was what I was asking.
Yeah, I agree.
Levitate's no different than slow fall.
When you're falling.
I'm just popping about 20% divine protection.
Okay. Alright, let's get in one more quick pull and then we'll take the last bio. That was honestly a solid pull, guys. It was a little bit chaotic at the beginning, but excuse me. That was a pretty clean phase one. And I mean that's all of the abilities. Just try and kind of leave the orbs close to the boss for the tanks, but other than that, just manage your stacks and just dodge the abilities. Depending on your raid frames, like you should be able to see when people are MC'd. And so just use any knockbacks you got or light damage to knock them out.
One thing that I saw in the videos is like the damage that you do is directional, so try and make sure that you're not damaging someone that's being damaged on the other side of the portal.
Right.
Knock them back in.
Can we get alright, we got mage buff.
We're gonna summon douche.
Yep.
Douche babe.
Oh, never mind. Adam's here.
You motherfucker.
2 douches in one raid.
I once went to an art exhibit and one of the students had designed packaging for douches and they were like in display at the art exhibit.
Wait, where's
You always have the most amazing stories. Did we kill douche? What happened?
Well, we didn't kill him.
Did we get him a summon? Alright. Are we putting money on whether he walks off the edge or not?
Absolutely.
He's not on Discord yet, right?
Maybe just continue to blink before they hit the ground.
Ah, damn it, he's on Discord. Yeah, but if he hits the ground, he still pulls the boss.
Too bad you can't like walk people off of the walls like you can in Destiny.
Okay.
I could probably walk across part of the circle and crease pull somebody and they'll fall.
Real quick, douche. 2-phase fight. Stay spread apart when we're fighting the boss. Use orbs to remove your debuff stacks. It's gonna basically put a debuff on you that knocks down your max health. Just walk through some orbs, get it back. When you get imminent ruin on you, run away from the raid, and then knock people out of the mind control spheres, and just dodge the giant laser. And then phase 2, we kill some ads.
This is where we should have taken our picture, hanging out on the ledge.
That command is so useful, Ivy.
Yeah, thank you for that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now I have a visible representation of my personal bubble.
Yeah, go ahead and hit /range 5, guys.
Now I'll make sure to kill right.
Or make sure you get stuck in every obliteration orb.
You guys are in my bubble.
Knuckle, are you still on Discord?
He said he needed a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Nope.
I didn't know he was going offline though. His power went out. He just messaged me on Discord. Okay. In that case, can I get Ivy to go resto, please, for this fight? And if he comes back, we'll just swap back. Thank you very much. Alright, guys. Everybody's ready? I'm gonna start a full timer.
Abby's getting mana.
Okay, ignore that, guys.
5.
Oh, I should do that. It's already.
Yeah, don't jump, don't jump.
1.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Good call. That would have been a very useless healer.
Yeah,
All right. Here's the real poll. All right. Somebody jump down first.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go, guys. Spread out 5 yards, guys. Beam coming out.
Which orbs do I clear my stacks in?
The green ones look like marbles.
Let's grab stacks or some.
Oh god, knocking out. Oh god.
What am I? Why can't I? Oh.
Alright, knock people out of the spheres, guys. Watch the beam. Alright, try and make it as far as we can, guys.
with melee. He's 470k from the boss.
Yeah, so in that case, then we gotta move the boss. But I can't have anybody standing in front of him.
I'm trapped in front of the orbs now.
Phase 2.
Alright, this is phase 2, guys. I just wanted to be able to see this.
Is the range thing still a thing?
Yes, for the start. Alright. Just stir up what you can, guys. Watch the big beam. So we got big ads that are tanked, and then we got little ads that are just kind of mind playing people that we need to CC. Alright, just wipe it up, guys.
I got 22 stacks.
Yeah, it's fine. Just run into the boss. It'll kill you.
I can't. I'm stuck in this thing.
It's okay. Okay, not bad, guys. I just wanted to see phase 2. So basically, we're gonna have a couple of big ads that get tanked and a couple of little ads that get clones that are clones of players. And we just need to kind of interrupt what we can. But let's take a quick 5-minute bio, and then we'll come back and talk about this.
I love how you start break while we're running back, and it doesn't really count.
What?
He's not running back.
What? What did you say, Bliss?
You don't have to run back. You just go beam out.
My OCD will not allow that.
You said jump down and wait at the bottom of the pit?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back.
This guy hits like a truck.
Kind of. I think a lot of it is we just have a lot going on. And healers are kind of split all over the place. Part of it is also that debuff that stacks up. But I think what we're gonna do this time is, and it's a little tough to do from up here, but I'm gonna try and mark some spots on the ground, so when we get a bunch of melee bubbles, we can kind of move the boss around. And I think the easiest way to do that is gonna be if we move him by just taunting him after Essence Shear. So like, if I'm taking him where he stands and we need to move him, just wait for an Essence Shear and then you taunt him to the new spot.
Right.
Wow, that's a little weird.
I didn't realize we were this melee heavy.
Yeah, we're a little bit more balanced now that we have Kazari and Douche.
I can dig it.
Okay, so I kind of marked it. They're probably not like even or anything because it's kind of hard to see, but I marked some spots on the floor. So if we need to, we can kind of move the boss to a different spot, and we'll just do it with taunt swaps. Oh, hello.
Wow, Battlenet just logged us out. That's sucky. I guess at least we're all here again.
We are. Actually, let me do a ready check to see if everybody's back. Those of you who are back, go ahead and grab your food buffs and all that jazz.
Don't tell me what to do.
Obviously, I wasn't talking to you. Oh yeah, Earth Shield's a thing. I like Earth Shield. Actually, the tooltip says heals for 0 upon
I was
taking
just going to
damage.
comment on that. Super useful.
I wonder if that's just a tooltip error or if it's actually bugged.
Well, to me, it says that it increases healing on them by 10% and healing them for 2,400 when they take damage.
Does it say that when you're moused over, like my buff? Like when you target me?
Yeah, says heals for 2,400 upon taking damage.
Perfect. All right, so we're just waiting for prod. This is honestly, guys, like a fight where there's not really a whole lot to call out. Like I can call out beams, but it's really just kind of being aware of your space and aware of your own debuff. Like honestly, if you think about it compared to like Zul or Zekvaz, like this is actually kind of a simpler fight. Not necessarily easier, but there's not as many mechanics. You know, we just kind of have to all pay attention to what we're doing. He definitely does hit hard.
You said initially in phase 2 the range is still a thing. Is it like the entire fight we have to stay separated?
So here is what, and here's why I say this. Apparently at the beginning of phase 2, according to WoW, in 2 neutral spheres. So out at the beginning of the phase before stacking the whole raid in a sphere-free location. So
I assume when the ads come out, we should be good.
I guess, yeah. I don't know 100%.
And we're going to target the big ones first, right?
Yeah, I think it's target the big ones and just kind of cleave onto the little one.
That's the reason I asked, because it's like there's with this much melee, not everyone would be able to even get on the ad.
Right. Okay, here's what it says. As soon as he goes into phase 2, he has an 8-second cast that'll deal some damage and apply 10 stacks of the debuff to everyone. And then right after that 8-second cast, he sends out 2 more mind control spheres. And it says, don't worry about orbs, just gather them at the end of the phase. So basically, like, when we get to phase 2, we'll pick a marker to go to, and nobody can be near that marker until after the mind control orbs come out, and then we stack on the marker. All right. Everybody got buffs? Give us another shot.
You gonna give us the warrior buff?
Me?
Yeah.
Whoever got the scrolls out of the bank.
Oh. Yeah, I have no scrolls.
It says we still have 30 minutes.
Because he just
No,
cast it.
right, you just put it on.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go, guys. I will try to call out beams, but really just never be looking at his face.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dude, watch out for that beam. Yeah, just watch your range indicators, guys.
Kazarian.
Melee, let me know when we need to switch. I can only see kind of half of them.
There's only a couple.
Okay.
Doing a lot better this go with the melee shit.
Just watch the beams, guys.
Douche, can you knock me out?
Knock Kazari out of that orb, guys.
Thank you.
Alright, we got about 5% until phase 2. So get ready to spread out 5 yards.
I got hit by
You what?
I'm CC'd.
Oh, okay. Let's knock Doomed out of that. Alright.
Thank you.
Spread out, guys. Alright, Bliss and Hot Dog are both. Alright.
Still in it.
That thing one shot my face.
Still in New York. Still can't do anything.
Guys.
Or I could just stay here forever.
Yeah, a lot of people were dead. I had no idea.
Alright, just run into the boss, guys.
I stood in that beam. I assumed we were wiping it.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so a couple of things. DPS, especially range, really need to keep an eye out for the MC people. I don't know what raid frames you guys are running. I don't do LVI. I don't know how it works, but whatever raid frames you have should change color when somebody is MC'd. Mine turn red. So that really range should try and target those people. Especially healers. We had 2 out of our 4 healers MC'd on that one. When we do that phase transition and ads pop out, hunters, rogues, everybody with tricks or MD, just throw it on a tank. I don't care which one. Just get the ads to a tank. We'll try and pick them up as well, but any help is super appreciated. And then once the spheres do come out, we'll all just stack on a marker, and I'll try and call it out this time. Overall, though, for phase 1, that was much, much cleaner.
I agree.
I think we had a really good phase 1. We just got to get better about the transition. And honestly, if we can do that and just burn down the ads, that's the entire fight, guys.
So they make a good point that me saying I'm in the bubble doesn't tell them where I'm at. Can we like put a marker in each corner and say which one we're closest to?
Or just if you can
I
see
think-
someone near you, can you like call them? You know what I mean?
Maybe even if you're in a bubble, just start pinging the map since you can't do anything.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's not bad. And so actually, guys, it would probably help if you kind of zoom in your mini map a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just doing that. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger too.
So that we can just kind of get a little bit more accurate with the pings. So having said that, when we're in the fight, please obviously don't ping if you're not MC'd.
So I blew up the second phase 2 started. Any idea what did that?
Actually, let me just check what killed you. You died to Crashing Oblivion, which is just raid-wide damage when we free somebody from mind control. So you were just low.
Okay.
And it looks like you had about 10-ish stacks, which actually isn't really that high. I honestly think it was just because we had 2 out of our 4 healers MC'd.
Okay.
And we just left them in there too long, so not a big deal. Okay. Let me just grab a food buff real quick.
Are all healers in the healer chat?
Not I.
Hot dog, you in there?
You should be able to click. Isn't there? I forget how to get to it.
I thought there was, but I couldn't remember how to do it.
I thought it was the O button for social, but there should be a thing.
Yeah, they changed it now, and there's a button on the chat bar, or the chat box somewhere.
Oh, it's Bliss. It's the speaker next to your chat box that you can check who's in channel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, thanks. That's helpful.
It's funny because when you look at it, like it still shows it's O, but it's not.
Yeah, Rhea brings up a good point. Range. Just make sure that you guys are actually at range, to give the melee some room to work.
Do you mind if we communicate like the melee? Because there was a point where Alos was in between me and Dysum, and like I could move over a little bit and hug that ball to give Alos room because I saw him dancing back and forth, like looking for a 5-yard range.
It's fine. Just keep things concise.
Yeah, like I'm trying not. I don't want to clutter the voice chat when we're.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Oh, food buff.
After that wait for some. Oh, I reloaded. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
All right, here we go, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beam coming in 2 seconds. Get Zubin and Doomed out. Okay, thank you. Beam.
I'm in thing.
Bang it.
No.
I assume we have 20 stacks.
Yeah, you guys need to be managing your stacks better. Come on.
It's a fun little volleyball game we got going on.
Alright, we're almost to phase 2, guys. Please knock out Douche, Ivy, and Alice. They're all in the middle. Can we get a healing tide or tranquility, just top people off? And we'll
We
see
got
how
3
far we can
healers
get.
dead.
I just did Holy Word Salvation. That's all I can do. I'm dead.
Alright, just wipe it, guys. Alright.
So, if I can make a request, when we first drop down, we've decided to pop a big heal to top everyone off. So as soon as I hit the ground, I'm casting Divine Hymn. So if you get near me, if you don't care, at least until I'm done casting, move away from me, because that time I had to interrupt my cast because everyone was standing on top of me.
I don't know how Divine Hymn works.
Yeah, I have no idea even what that is.
So she stands still and channels the cast to heal everybody. Heals the whole raid. But if she's got to move, it messes it up.
Oh, so she needs to be away from everybody.
She needs to be able to stand still and spam the whole thing. She's got to get to the end. It's like a 8 to 10 second channel.
You can tell she's casting it because she'll have her arms over her head and there'll be gold light and musical notes.
And because I think we went to the wrong spot to wipe.
Yeah.
Basically, just right when we first drop down, if you see me in your range indicator, move away from me instead of having me move away from you at first.
Really, it shouldn't even be a problem, guys, because as soon as you hit the ground, you should spread out anyways. So as soon as you hit the ground, just move.
Yeah, about that. Is there any way we could just have all the ranged on one side spread out? Because there was a lot of times where I was mind controlled and 2 ranged were ping-ponging me back and forth inside the same area and keeping me mind controlled longer.
All right.
Yeah, I was mind controlled for a solid 30 seconds there.
Okay. So if that's the case, I gotta just check the markers and we'll do that.
Could we designate one ranged, and that way you don't have to worry about anybody getting ping-ponged?
Unless that person gets MC'd.
Yeah.
So let's have the range kind of cheek a little bit towards Starside, towards the left of where we're looking at him now. By no means stack. Everybody should still stay 5 yards apart. And I don't want you guys to get like super close to Star, but just kind of cheek to that side a little bit.
Oh, I noticed something for melee. To spread out the 5 yards, you can move into the red circle and kind of like stand under his ass to help us spread out. Instead of all being like 5 yards apart side to side, we can stagger forward and back a bit too.
Yeah, so I was going to say, the other thing is he's got a big hitbox. So if you stand kind of at the edge of the hitbox, and then you can also move in. So you can almost get like 2 rows going. But yeah, whatever works for you guys. So yeah, range just kind of cheek to the left side a little bit.
Who's that?
Star side, yellow. And so if those orbs stay throughout the whole fight, then we'll probably just rotate them around the markers for each phase. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beam, watch it. Right. All right, spread out 5 yards, guys. Here. Oh, a little early. Sorry.
I'm gonna
Here
blow
we
up
go.
on all of you guys.
All right, spread out, guys. Where's the closest marker? Stack on me, guys.
I'm keeping my ad away from you.
Okay. Alright, we had half the rate split, that's fine. Just group on a tank, guys. Just interrupt what we can.
I'm down.
Alright. Can we get a res up on the tank? Now we got a minute left. That's probably a wipe. Just get this last ad down, guys.
When we split like that, I'll need one healer to stay with me to keep me up because I didn't have any in range.
No, honestly, we shouldn't be splitting like that. I don't know why I didn't have a marker on that side.
Don't the two big guys, they buff each other if they're within 40 yards.
Yeah, I think they have to stay apart.
Alright, that's fine.
I had a hard time finding the green balls on that one. Excuse me. Oh, you use one of the fancy ones. That looks cool.
And we've got markers over our heads, so hopefully it'll be easy to see. And then we should have two healers on each side. So guys, basically whichever tank is closest to you, just go to that tank and burn down the big ad. And we just gotta kind of AoE the little guys down, but the big guys are definitely the priority because they're gonna do a shit ton of damage to the tanks.
So we don't want to focus one down at a time?
I mean, we can. Yeah, we can try that. My only worry is just trying to get everybody from one side of the room to the other.
I was just curious. I don't...
No, I mean, it's a good point. Let's try just having people run to the closest one and see how that goes, and then we can switch it up on the next
Yeah, I
play.
kind of started running around like a chicken with my head cut off when that phase started.
Then that's what I kind of figured. So just run to the closest tank, and Doomed will try and take him to like yellow and purple, respectively. And yeah, we'll just see how that goes. It's gonna be a little chaotic, guys, but we just gotta put in some practice.
I wish it was easier to see who the tanks were on the mini map.
Yeah.
If you want, they only need to be 40 yards apart, I believe is what it is. So I can go to, one of us can go to green, and
That's true.
adjust accordingly, and that way the DPS doesn't have they can stay on one, and they only have a little bit to go. They don't have to cross the whole room.
That's fine. And that way we don't have issues with like line of sight with the boss and shit. So we'll just try and kind of meet up and then separate.
Okay.
But yeah, just MD like crazy, guys. I don't care who you do it to. Well, either tank, but just MD shit. All right, here we go, guys.
5.
Just please do watch your stacks.
3, 2, 1.
That was smart. I ran right into it.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Watch the beam, guys. God, this guy talks a lot.
I keep thinking he's saying Zubin, you cannot resist my call.
Yeah, me too.
He's spamming my chat box. Can I report him?
You can try.
Yeah, I finally dodged the blast.
All right, here we go, guys. 5 yards. 5 yards. Run to the back of the room, guys.
Ow.
Alright, we should be 40 yards apart now. Holy shit, that hurts.
You move a little bit, I had to move out of the game.
Move where? Towards you, away from you?
Away. Am I at down?
I'm dead. So it's hot dog.
Alright, that's probably right, guys. Okay. Well, we got most of the ads down. We got through phase 2.
I think I was on the wrong ad. Are we supposed to be focusing which one?
The Naraki Destroyer. The big guy.
Oh. I was looking for a skull and I didn't see anything. But now that I know the name, I can be on the right one.
So there's 2 of them, and what we probably should have done is marked one as a skull. I will try to do that this time.
No, I mean, now that I didn't realize there was a specific one we had to focus first. Maybe my attention span doesn't work.
No, that's good.
Because yeah, I mean, when that first ad died, yours was at like 30%, so it would have helped a lot to kill one first.
Yes, I think so too.
So that beam that he does, what is it called? Because I am retarded and I stand in it all the damn time.
Hang on a second, I'll tell you.
I'm doing that too. I'm not.
I think a lot of us are.
Blast?
Like, when he turns
It's
around, I can barely
no,
tell
hang
the
on.
front of him from the back of him.
It's Obliteration Blast in phase 1, and then it's Obliteration Beam in phase 2. So the phase 1 beam is gonna hurt and it's gonna apply stacks, but the phase 2 beam is just gonna one-shot you.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm getting hit by the phase 1 one.
So I don't know about DBM, but if you go into bigwigs and you can emphasize those abilities and put in a countdown, and it'll tell you when they come out.
Yeah.
I think if we can all stop standing in that, myself included, that'll make a big difference.
And
Probably.
then I died on the phase 2 beam because like I was running and it's just spawned on my ass as I was moving onto the guy I was walking to kill.
Amy, I don't know much about bigwigs. How do I do what you're talking about?
Okay, so right-click on the orange button, and it's going to pull up the options. Middle tab is raid bosses, and it should already be on Mithrax. And then find the ability and hit the red arrow, and then you can hit emphasize and countdown. Emphasize makes it big. Countdown gives you like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You said obliteration blast, right?
Obliteration Blast is the phase 1 beam, and then Obliteration Beam is
And
the phase 2
Bliss,
beam.
when you click on the arrows to add the emphasis, there's a back button that I had a hard time finding the first time to go back and change it on the other one.
Follow the button.
Oh, cool. It was back. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Power went out.
It's all good, man. So let's have Ivy go back to DPS, and we'll still try this with 4. Please.
Already here, thank you.
Did you do any of the pulls on this yet? Or did we not pull them yet when you lost power?
We had not pulled any yet with it.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I was there for one pull.
Okay, so
I was there for
basically,
the floating pull.
yeah. So we're just gonna drop straight down. We're gonna tank him where he stands, and it's basically just stay spread 5 yards apart and just use the orbs to manage your debuff, dodge the beam.
Is there a threshold you want the debuff at, or like where's a good zone?
I mean, it's the same thing as Vectus. It'll, like Bigwigs or DBM or whatever, should pop up a thing showing like who's got really high stacks.
Okay.
So there's not enough orbs for everybody to get down to 0. Like you can't. So you will slowly tick up some. But it'll be obvious when somebody's like way off the charts. When phase 2 comes out, we're just gonna get 2 big ads and a bunch of little ads, and we're basically gonna bring them to triangle in the back of the room, keep them like 40 yards apart. So, Doom, do you have assist? Just mark yours with a skull, and we'll just have all DPS on the same one, and then we'll burn down the other one.
Okay.
And please do, I know I'm missing some essence cheers, I'm kind of late, please yell at me. Okay, do we have everybody? It looks like Sap Daddy's not physically here. Really? Oh no, he's just up on top. Okay. Sorry, you're just out of range.
By the way,
Right. Okay, fortitude. Thank you.
Oh, I know what's wrong. We're not kissing Dumpster.
Dumpster. We did kiss Dumpster and we got him.
Rod, there's a feast down if you want a food buff.
I think it's gone.
Oh, there was a feast down. Alright, let's kill this bitch so we can at least get one attempt in on the last guy.
Alright, here we go, guys. In before there's an entire raid of trash we have to clear.
4, 3,
Yeah, that.
1.
Well, that helps seeing that big and loud.
Alright, we're looking good so far, guys. Stay focused. Got about 5% on phase 1. Alright, here we go, guys. Spread out. You ready for MDs? We're moving to the other side of the room. Beam coming out.
I think mine got MDDU.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beam is like on us.
Jesus. It's getting retarded.
Yeah, a little bit. Get that down, guys.
I mean, but every beam is going on the end.
Ooh, man, I'm gonna need to clear some stacks.
You want me to tell?
How many do you have?
9.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Alright, now you can go on.
I got 3 seconds. Got it.
Okay, we're all dead.
That is
So many fucking ads, man.
Every beam went after the ad I was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made it really hard.
I had 0 DPS time on that thing because of the free beam.
Can you push the note again?
Yeah.
We took a lot of less damage during phase 1, though.
Yeah, phase 1 was good.
Made it a lot less easier to heal. I mean, a lot more easy to heal.
Doomed, are you using your Black Ox on the second phase or no?
No, I'm not.
Would it help with those little ads? Like the one, not the big ones, the copies?
I don't think they're tauntable.
Yeah, I think they just freaked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those little ads are wrecking us.
I know they are, and I don't really know what to do about it.
Like when I walked from the one big guy to the other one, those little ads were just standing all over the healers.
I don't know.
Everybody eat the good piece that's down.
This is a really good feast.
I made them just for us. I mean, I don't want to take full credit. I don't know if anyone else is making them, but
Dude, just drop the Black Ox anyways. Like, just put it down, even if it does nothing. Maybe it'll help. Just kind of like maybe somewhere in between the two ads for shits and giggles.
Can I get a rock?
oh yeah, I need cookies too, please. I realized I only had one charge for the last fight. I'm trying to find the achievement I got. I made 50 of those feasts so far.
Alright, guys, this is probably going to be our last pull for the night, so let's make it a good one. And actually, having said that, this is probably our last pull for this week before the reset.
Can we lock it? Or are we not worrying about that?
Can we do what?
Lock it.
I would say not, just because we'd be missing out on gear. And also, Amicus isn't going to be tanking next week.
Oh, yeah, no, hell no. We're not going to extend the lockout.
I'm going to have to learn all that shit.
Yeah, no, we need the gear. I'm not about that. Alright, here we go, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can't resist it again.
Sorry, I just ate that in the face.
Move right to the left. Left. have your range there on?
Range there?
Slash 5.
No.
Yeah,
I got rooted.
That is the best.
Stage 2, guys. Spread out.
Yeah.
Green hot glow up.
That match died so much faster.
No. Everybody should be on that destroyer. Watch the beam, watch the beam. We're gonna tank the boss right where Doomed is.
You got him first, or you want me?
Yeah, I got him. Try and get as many of these ads down as we can, guys.
I can't heal through with mind plays.
Because the mind plays with like 2 and 3 stacking on people and they're popping them.
Literally, as soon as I accepted that battle res, there were 4 of them on me and I died.
Right, dude.
Yeah, they're tearing me up too. Alright, just wipe it up, guys.
I hate this fight.
Dude, you've done half the pulls we have.
Doesn't mean I can't hate it.
Sure it does.
I don't. Anybody else noticing they seem to take a shit ton of damage to those little ads, and they're not like they have a ton of health?
They have a lot of health. We should probably focus on them.
I think some people, even a small amount, should be killing them over on the big guys, even if it's just 1 or 2 people.
I'm fine with having a couple of people dedicated to the mind flays, but we need to still prioritize killing the big guys because they will shred the tanks. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for coming out. I know, guys. It's close enough. Really awesome first week, guys. We got 7 out of 9. We got some people, some good gear. Keep doing the war fronts. Keep pushing Mythic Plus. I will unfortunately be out all next week for raids, but they will still be happening. Same schedule, same times. The other officers will take care of you guys. I'm unfortunately flying straight into a Category 5 hurricane to attend a wedding.
Don't do that.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Well, it's my sister.
She'll understand.
Another reschedule.
It's an outdoor wedding, an hour from the coast of North Carolina. So yeah. But
Did you miss that, Amy?
Your sister a thrill seeker?
No.
Amy, did you see raid chat?
It won't be a Cap 5.
I'm just exaggerating. I did see raid chat, yes.
I feel like you should be flattered and very disturbed.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring it. But yeah, guys, really appreciate everybody showing up on time, giving 100%. Thank you for bringing consumables and all that jazz. This is it, guys. This is going to be our routine going forward. If you guys have DPS friends, tell them to speak to an officer. We still need some DPS. And yeah, let's rock it next week. I want to hear some good news when I get back.
No.
Don't forget about your car.
We'll be like, Amy, we did a full heroic clear.
Well, then clearly I was the problem.
Tonight.
We'll let you know how many X-Mogs we get. It'll be great.
If you don't show up, we're gonna assume you died.
Thanks.
Can I have your
Bliss.
Twitch follower?
Bliss.
If you die, can I have your stuff?
Bliss, can I not deposit into the raid stuff?
Thanks, Sammy.
No, you have to deposit onto the deposit tab, and we'll move it.
Thanks,
to where
guys.
Okay, I just made 4 more feasts. I was just gonna stick them in with the other stacks.
Hey, real quick before everyone goes, is anyone interested in doing a heroic pull on Talith, the first boss? If so, send a message to Devolution.
I would, but I'm already in Desire Lore.
Okay, so no is fine.
You know who I am.
If it gets too bad, next week or this week, me and Ivy are in North Carolina as well. So if we can't get on, I'll send a message to my phone or something.
And you can also rescue Amicus for us.
Right.
No, that's too far to drive.
Oh, Ivy, are you playing Ellie?
I have a pally.
No,
She's my
Ellie.
description.
Elemental.
Oh, elemental. Yeah.
I noticed your shocky bolts pushed me out of one of those things, and I realized. Yeah, how are you liking it?
It's not too bad.
Yeah, I haven't a
Good
shaman,
days
but
and I have bad days.
yeah, I have a shaman. I just never I didn't play with it much. It looks fun, but I've never just gotten anything out of it, or you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, it's it has its moments.
May the Loa bring you fortune.